Tonight we have the great honor to welcome back a very successful multi-instrumentalist and vocalist, a swagging ladder, glad figure, eyes hidden under a vial of black hair and a half-cocked top hat dances with the time of a dirty Les Paul of venting poison with a hail of feedback, a razor-tongued sneer that ignites the crowd. Please, let's warm round of applause to the Count of Rock himself, Mr. Tat X. It's a great pleasure to have you here once again.
Thank you very much, Vampire.
How was your Christmas day yesterday? How did you spend it?
Well, I was out hunting, and since there's a lockdown here, the victims are quite scarce, but I was trying to have myself a good old vampire Christmas.
How about, your crew? I mean, all the TEDx Fangs followers.
Yes, the TEDx Fangs followers from all over the world have been wishing me a very good Christmas, and same to them and same to you.
Thank you very much, Count of Rock.
You know, Christmas is kind of a day where there's a lot of pressure on you to celebrate this Christian holiday. But having said that, nothing really changes, does it, on Christmas? So it's kind of bullshit in a way.
I think each year Christmas is, the celebration is getting less and less.
Yeah, right. And then, of course, this year was kind of like what happened to Christmas, because people were trying to socialize with their families, but they had restrictions. So I don't know what's going to happen. Probably in January, we're going to see a lot of cases.
Oh, let's see this coming week when we're going to be celebrating, waiting for finally this devastated year. 2020 will go over and we are welcoming 2021. And from now on, I'm wishing you that for you, for your loved ones, for all your followers, to all the Fangs and Fangs, the best for 2021.
Yes, and same to you and all your listeners as well.
That's so great to have you back on the show. How was the reaction of the thousands and thousands of fans following you for your first encounter with the King of Darkness, me, the vampire, that was right here on the Bloodshed show on Madam Messiah Radio International, I guess a couple of weeks ago?
Well, everybody liked the interview we did together, and I thought it was the best interview I've done. So if that's any indication, it was very successful.
That's very great to hear, man. I'm very honored and happy. Talking about your first encounter with me, that we talk about your bands you was part in, and we also talk about your last album that was released back January 2019, Sex, Horror, and Violence. But we also talk about what you are busy with, and that's what we are here for tonight. It's a great honor to have you here. I mean, to be part of this great celebration. I mean, I'm talking about the EP we talked about, and that you want to give us some more information tonight. You're busy recording, you're busy with this EP under the name Count of Rock that will be released anytime soon this coming year. That, if you don't mind, would you like to share with us, with the audience, how is everything going with this 4-track EP so far?
Well, as you know, I had to discontinue work on the EP because in March I wasn't able to go back in because everybody was paranoid. And so we are still waiting to resume work on it because vaccinations have just hit Canada. So we're all waiting to get vaccinated. So sometime in the next 3 or 4 months, I plan to go back in, hopefully.
Okay, talking about this EP, that you have a surprise for us tonight. I will now leave you the microphone for you, the Count of Rock himself, to Woldwide present the first single of this upcoming new EP, Count of Rock. Microphone is all yours, Count of Rock, Mr. TEDx, to present your great new single.
Yeah, my new single off the new EP is called Isolate, and it's a song that describes the effects of isolation influenced by the COVID isolation and lockdown. The song describes in a very non-obvious manner the negative effects of isolation. Dark and ominous with a nefarious bass introduction. The song does rock. It's the first single off the new TEDx EP to be completed sometime in 2021. The EP will be called The Count of Rock, and this is called Isolate off The Count of Rock EP by TEDx.
Let's hear it. Thank you very much, Count of Rock. Let's hear this great new single.
Thank you.
Isolate.